Okay, so this morning, what I'd like to share is another variation on a body scan. And this one is taking big chunks of the body, and we could divide it up into chakras. So we've got all of the hips and the lower body that we're going to explore, and then we're going to focus on the sacral or around the belly button, and then we're going to move our way up. And the key with this one is just to be able to open up and be sensitive in that space and allow it to self balance, allow it to just be what it is, and to just savor that whole experience there and see what's happening for that area. See if it's active, if it's leaning to one side, if it's warm, if it's hot, if it's energized, if it's sluggish, whatever's going on there. We're just going to witness it and open to staying the same or open to change, whatever needs to flow there and whatever natural balance comes about. So it's really simple. I'll just talk you through this body scan, and we'll do a bit of tension as much as we can, and then letting go, and then we'll just explore that area. Does that all make sense? Wonderful. So let's just close our eyes down and get ourselves comfortable. Taking a few long, deep breaths. Noticing what the body has to say here. Noticing if anything stands out for you. Noticing if we're rushing. Noticing if we're tense in areas or relaxed in areas. Just noticing where our attention goes. And now slowly bringing your awareness to the hips. Noticing the whole of the lower body, the hips, the legs, the feet. And noticing how it feels to gradually tense those hips and legs, tensing the muscles gracefully as best we can, and relaxing. Noticing what's happening there. Tensing again as best we can. All of those muscles around the hips, all the way down, and relaxing gently. And noticing what's happening in that lower area. Noticing any details that come up there. As we're relaxing, noticing if we're balanced and open. Noticing the left and the right side. From the hips all the way to the feet. Making space for whatever needs to happen there to happen. Now coming to the belly button, giving that a squeeze. Relax. Squeeze. Relax. Noticing how that feels. Noticing the area between the belly button and the spine, all the way to the edges of the body on the left and the right. Noticing any sensitivity. Noticing if there's any numbness. Noticing if we feel any connectedness or isolation there. Just opening and allowing your experience there. Allowing that area to balance and relax. And on the next inhale, bringing the awareness up to the solar plexus. Just at the top of that rib cage. Giving that a squeeze if you can. Just where the rib cage meets the top of the belly. Squeezing again. And relax. Noticing how that feels. You might notice how this part of the body relates to the belly and the chest. Staying open to however the solar plexus feels in your body in this moment. Noticing how the energy levels feel there. Noticing any emotion, any communication there with the body. Just being open to whatever details come up for you. And on the next inhale, breathing into the chest, bringing our awareness there. Giving those muscles around the chest and upper back a flex and relax. Noticing what happens as we surrender into that relaxation. Another flex there. And relax. Opening and noticing. Noticing if there's any emotions living there, any movement, energetically or physically. Just a few more seconds, noticing the details in the chest. Allowing it to open, allowing it to be, allowing it to balance. And now bringing our awareness up to the neck. And tensing the muscles around the neck for a second. And relaxing. And again, tensing that neck. And relaxing. Noticing how that feels. Noticing how the neck relates and the throat relates to the body, to the environment. Noticing, opening and allowing. Noticing if the throat feels something needs to be said. Just noticing what's happening in the throat. And now coming up to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows, giving that a little tense and relaxing. Another little tense and relaxing. Just keeping that awareness between the eyes, between those eyebrows, and noticing what's happening there in the forehead. Gazing through the forehead with our eyes closed, allowing whatever we experience to be the experience. Gently opening and allowing. Just a few more seconds of graceful focus here. Allowing ourselves to see, allowing ourselves to feel. And on the next inhale, just bring our awareness to the top of the head. We can try to squeeze that one if we like. There's not many moving muscles there. Relaxing. Just trying to squeeze there again. And relaxing and opening, just allowing that top of the head to relax open. Allowing the whole body to relax open now. Just being. And slowly now coming to some long, deep breaths. Staying slow enough to stay sensitive. Gently, gently adding any movements or adjustments that the body's asking for. Any stretches. Whatever the body needs right now. Taking enough space that there is openness between the movements. Gently, gently with ourselves. as we come back into the space and open up our eyes. Well, let's see how that flow goes into the day. Oh, it was a pleasure to share, buddy.
Okay, guys, have a nice day. Thank you. Yeah.
You too.
You too, guys. See you tomorrow.
See ya.